Hello class, today I'm going to teach you about circumference and area of circles. So remember, a circle is all points in a plane that they are the same distance from the center. So we have the center and they're all the same distance from the center. The radius is halfway through the circle. So the center to the outside is a radius. And the diameter goes all the way across the center of the circle. So radius is half and diameter goes all the way across. So diameter is 2 times the radius. If you have a radius, you're going to take the diameter and cut it in half. Okay, so the circumference is the distance around the circle. It's like finding perimeter, but we have a circle, so it's called circumference. Okay, so this is where pi comes in. Okay, the ratio of the circumference to the diameter is the same for every circle. And that's where they get pi from, 3.14159, The number goes on forever. So you can say that pi is 3.14. Or you can use the fraction version 22/7. That's the estimated value of pi. Okay, so the circumference, the formula is pi times diameter, or if you have a radius, it's 2 pi times the radius. And I am going to use 3.14 for pi. Okay, so here we need to find the circumference of this frisbee. Okay, the distance around. So let's write the formula. C equals, well, I'm given a radius. So it's 2 times pi times the radius, right? Because I need to double the radius to get the diameter. So C equals 2 times pi times 5. So I'm going to do 2 times 5. So C equals 10 times 3.14. And when we multiply by a power of 10, we just move our decimal 1 spot to the left. 10 times 3.14 is 31 4/10. And we're looking for the perimeter or the circumference because it's a circle. Inches is your label. So 31 4/10 inches is the circumference of the frisbee. Okay, so here we have a watch face. And we want to find the circumference of the watch face. So I see a diameter this time. So we're going to use that formula. So circumference equals pi times diameter. So 3.14 times 28. Pause the video and see what you get as your answer, and then let's see if we get the same answer. So circumference equals 87 92 millimeters. Great job. Okay, now we have a semicircle. We need to find the perimeter of the semicircle. So the first thing we need to do is find the distance from here to here. So we're going to follow the same formula. I see a diameter, so circumference equals pi times diameter, but this time we're going to divide it by 2 because it's a semicircle. And that'll give us this part here of the semicircle. Okay, so C equals 3.14 times 6. Then we're going to divide that by 2. So 3.14 times 6 is 18.84 divided by 2. So cut that in half. So that's 9 42 meters. So that's this part here. The arc here is 9 42 We want to find the perimeter, so we need to add it to the 6. Okay, so we have 15 42 is meters is the circumference of that semicircular region. Okay, the perimeter of the semicircular region. So 15.42. So don't forget we have to add that last part to it, which is adding the 6. Great job. Okay, now let's get into area. There's a different formula for area. Area equals pi times radius squared. Now we're looking for the inside. So if we put an area rug down in the shape of a circle, we're going to use pi times radius squared to see how much area it takes up. So here I'm given a radius. So area equals pi times radius squared. Always write the formula first and then just plug in. Area equals 3.14 times 7 squared. Well, 7 squared is 7 times 7, which is 49. So 3.14 times 49. Pause the video and let's see if we get the same answer. So I got 153.86. Now we're finding area, so it's square centimeters or centimeters squared. That's the area of the inside part of that circle. Great job. Okay, now I am given a diameter, but our formula wants a radius squared. So let's cut 26 in half. Half of 26 is 13. So area equals pi times 13 squared. So what is 13 times 13? So I want you to have your perfect squares memorized. 169. So 3.14 times 169. Pause the video, multiply, and see if we get the same answer. I got 530.66 inches squared. That is your area. Okay, so find the area of the semicircle. So we're going to use the area formula. Area equals pi times radius squared, but this time we have a half of a circle, so we're going to divide it by 2. We are given a diameter here, so we have to cut 30 in half, which is 15. So it would be 3.14 times 15 squared divided by 2. So what is 15 squared? 225, good. 3.14 times 225 divided by 2. So pause the video and see if we get the same answer. So 3.14 times 225, I got 706 and 5/10. Now divide that by 2. I got 353.25, and our label's feet this time, feet squared. So 353.25 feet squared. Okay, here's a word problem. The tsunami warning siren can be heard up to 2.5 miles away in all directions. We have a middle point, we have the siren, and 2.5 miles in every direction. Okay, so we need to find the area that this siren covers. So area equals pi times radius squared. So 3.14 times 2.5 squared. So what is 2.5 squared? Or 2.5 times 2.5? Well, 25 times 25 is 625, so 6.25 times 3.14. Okay, so it's about, so that's 6 times 3, so it's about 19, I got 19.625, but it says from how many miles can the siren be heard, so I would say about 20 square miles. Okay, 20 miles squared, that siren can be heard, which can be helpful if there is a tsunami coming. I hope this video helped you understand about circumference and area of circles. Have a great day.